So as far as the surname, last name lineage thing goes, like you're the son of Ronaldo, you're the son of, for example, son of Bill
Whoever it may
Gates,
be.
son of
Mm-hmm.
whoever, the son of a bitch, like whoever you are.
I
Yeah.
like that one. You son of a bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy MJ McDeezy, aka Is It Is Your Brother Single? No. How you guys doing?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. But regardlessly. But ladies and gentlemen, we're back again. This is episode 33. And today, Best, what's the topic for today?
Well, I mean, you cut off my intro there. Hi guys, it's Best, and yeah, welcome to that podcast. Yeah, today we'll be asking each other some deep philosophical questions. They're just gonna mess with our minds, pretty much.
Philosophical questions, guys. Yeah. It's gonna be deep. It's gonna be penetrated.
That's what she said.
That's what he and she said, depending on what kind of relationship you have. Boy, don't you flip it, scared me there.
You're gonna ask me how my week was.
Oh, my word! Look at me, so rude. Best. How was your week?
Yeah.
No table manners, this boy.
It's not been the greatest week. Been stressing a lot, applying for jobs here and there. So that's been it. Welcome to the life of a fresh graduate. I'm pretty sure you're probably going through something similar.
No.
Okay.
No.
I just just you. I just handed in my my paper yesterday. My research project, as you guys may know or might not know, my internship got cancelled, so I had to do a research paper for that, and I did, and I handed it in yesterday. So your boy is officially done. So it just has to be graded, and I'm gonna cancel my visa and go back home, or wait for my marks, and then go back home. So we'll see.
All the best, man.
Hey,
all the best.
That's all you need, ladies and gentlemen. Best.
Yep. Am I supposed to take it away?
Hey, take it away.
Okay. I'll start you off with a simple one. Are you ready for it?
I was born ready. I'm black. Let's go.
You beg for it?
Okay. Somebody's got some domination issues here.
It's been a tough week, okay? Okay. So I'm sure you watch Yes Theory, so I'm pretty sure you've seen them. They once went to this town that had no laws. It's a good video. You should check it out. So yeah, my question would be: can a society exist without laws?
Can a society exist? Oh yeah, actually, you should add that when you're asking the question.
I'm talking to myself.
Exactly. Yeah, you should add that when you're asking the question. Can society survive without laws? No, it can't. I think laws, like you may know, laws are a very essential part of everybody's life. Laws give balance. I don't agree with every law that's going to be put in the book or whatever, but laws give balance. Example, we don't have to go. Let's go to the simplest form of government, our family. Within your mom, your dad, the laws that they put. Yeah. Your mom and your dad, there's a law they've put down, the hierarchy. Your mom are the judge, the jury, and exactly. Your mom and your dad do that, and then you guys. That's why some kids you can tell they're well mannered because you can tell the mom and dad said, for myself, I speak in a certain way to adults and I do a certain thing because my mom and dad said, you gotta behave yourself. And if you do something wrong, the way your mom and your dad look at you, like, motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you today.
Yeah.
You know that look, exactly. Yep. Yeah. So speaking on
discipline isn't a bad thing.
Exactly, because either we like to believe it or not, charity begins at home. I know charity.
I'm not gonna have my kid calling me and someone calling my wife a bitch. You can't call your own mother a bitch, stuff like that.
Exactly. Pretty much the golden rule: do unto others as you want them to do unto you. But the thing is, but I also understand that human nature is selfish. So. But at the end of the day, laws are very important. Well, you can't do without them. Yeah. You heard it here. And trust me, I'm an electlet now. I can't even say it now. I can't even say it right. I'm an elect. Best, my question to you. What harsh truths do you prefer to ignore?
I knew you would give me this one.
I'm asking you that question, my bro.
What harsh truths?
Harsh truths. Harsh, not hard. Harsh.
I know. I got you. um, I want to say there's a few, like the fact that there's harsh truths and then there's harsh assumptions. Hard pills to swallow. I guess the fact that I sometimes think I'm just gonna end up lonely all my life, and stuff like that. But that's an assumption. But as far as
Mm,
like, yes, it's pretty much assumptions. There aren't any truths that because if I want to say the fact that I don't know God exists, that's not a truth. But there's always that thought deep down, inside, like, just what if, like, because no one knows what happens when you die. So like, of course,
mm,
I'm a devout like Muslim, like a thorough believer and everything. But there's always that one tiny thought, like, in the end, like, what if I die? It's just like, what happens now? So certain things like that, like the fact that I just wish there was a clear enough evidence, just like sign right in my face. I know there are signs, but like sign right in my
mm,
face that just showed me, and it would just like make me know that, hey, something will happen after I die. So I would say, the
mm.
fact that no one can ever obviously prove that,
Prove
hey,
that
there is
God
a
exists.
afterlife and stuff like that.
Mm.
Yeah, basically that would be one of the harsh,
So you're
not
blinded
not
by the
truth.
lights.
Yeah,
Mm.
but again, not a truth, but it's like an
Mm.
assumption. Not even an assumption, just a tiny little like thought at the back of my mind. That's what I'd say.
Mm. So you're blinded by the lights. All right. Okay.
Okay, moving on. Playing by the lights. Fucking
The weekend. I love the
here.
weekend.
Yep.
So yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna like put on my serious like voice here, so when I go serious.
Dramatic music.
So yeah.
The wicked
Does
snake. Go.
does marriage as an institution need to be
Mm.
updated, or is it fine how it is?
Does marriage? I feel like marriage has now changed. The purpose of marriage.
Has it?
Okay. No, it hasn't changed, but I think it's got a different meaning. You're long time ago, you and I would have been married by now. Because like true. Those are facts. Like let's take it back.
With each other.
No. I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
no, I mean, if you're the breadwinner, I don't mind. But
Again,
no,
you
but
don't
for real, but
feel
like,
that way about it, it's okay.
no, but marriage is an institution, man. Because I feel like to this day, people don't understand marriage is not. I feel like people are caught in the romance of marriage. Marriage is not easy. You're gonna be with one person for the rest of your life. One gina, one pinano. I don't know what it's called for one penis, but exactly. So like. So like marriage, does it have to be? I feel like we just have to be educated better on marriage. I feel people have to be taught. The problem is like marriage back in the day was like no, it's for responsibility, because dude, people are not living up to 30 or 40, man.
Yeah.
So you had to have kids.
It
Exactly.
was more of a
But now,
survival thing, I want to say.
Exactly. Now life expectancy is like
But
what,
see,
80 something?
there's
It's going
that
up.
thing about,
My
like,
question isn't my question. Yes, thank you.
teacher, my question.
My question, let me answer it first, then
Yeah.
you can put your 2 cents. Yeah, but I just feel like as the institution, it has to be properly educated now. Like you have to understand, like, do things for the right reasons, and then because obviously divorce is always going to be there. Sometimes people change in a marriage. When you marry someone and then they change, and then hey, remember, she'll go cry on someone else's shoulder. And remember what we say here at ThatPodcast: the shoulder to cry on is a dick to ride on. Yes, Best. What are you gonna say?
I was just saying that the fact that marriage might have been a survival thing and all that, but it's not like we didn't always know. At first, we always knew this, but I'm just saying that the fact that you can still have kids even if you're not married, it's become more of a thing now than it was back then. Like now, it's just like live-in relationships, co-inhabitants, whatever you want to call it. Like just boyfriend, girlfriend all your life. That's all you're gonna stay as. You have kids and everything, but you're never gonna get married. So that's become more of a thing now, though. So I get that people used to do it for survival, but that's when they still had some morals that they would still like want to get married at least. If they wanted, they could just have kids just like that.
No,
So
but
yeah,
on the morals, but I mean, people are still getting married now. I
I
just
know
feel
they
like
are, but
marriage.
like I'm just saying,
Yeah, no, I feel like people. I feel it's like a perspective thing. Marriage
stuff
is
like
not
with
bad.
thruples and stuff like that coming in.
No,
as well.
no. The way I look at it is, marriage is not bad. Marriage is like, even in the Bible it says to find a wife is a gift.
Yeah.
I feel like when you do, in life, when you do things for the right reasons, you're always gonna be happy.
Yeah.
But if you do it like, oh my word, I have to. I'm getting old now. I just need somebody. That's never the right formula. And the thing is, like, I feel like in society we have this thing like, no, at a certain age I should be somewhere, or when I'm 30 I should be married, when I'm 35 I should have a car, have a business. Life doesn't work like that. There's that saying which we have is, tell God your plans and he laughs. And there's even in Russian is,
God disposes as well. Yeah,
exactly, there's the saying, man plans, God laughs, because God says, you think it's gonna just work like that, right? Exactly. So like, it's
but I'm just saying though, like, if you have a girlfriend and you got kids and everything, you just get married, man. Because when at that point, listen, I don't want to hear anyone's bullshit. All right, I'm calling you all out. I'm just saying,
best
at that point,
by
it's
the
just
way.
at that point, it's just like, I don't want to get married. Why? Because if we get a divorce in the end, alimony, that's just gonna fuck me up. Like
the government comes in.
Yeah, my income, like, it just goes in half. What's your view? That's what I'm asking. I want to know your view.
I'm saying marriage is a decision. It's your personal. You see, that's what I'm saying. Environment.
Though, personally.
For me, like, no, if I find a good girl, like if I find a good girl and I've decided, think about, I've made up my mind that this is a girl I'm gonna marry. I'll marry her.
But would you ever do this thing where you have like kids before marriage and stuff like that?
Hey, dude, like, my family crest, what's written, huh? We never pull out. So if exactly, it's written there, we never pull out. So, hey, because, dude, like, last thing, I also don't want kids to be, you have to understand, like, when you get married and you have kids, your life is no longer about you, it's about them.
Yeah, exactly.
Human beings were made for service, not worship.
The word bastard, right, was literally for a child born out of wedlock. So that's what I'm saying.
Jon Snow. Anyway, let's move on. This we might go on and on if we continue.
Just keep that in mind. You're all bastards.
Wow. Someone's not happy. All right. Where does your self-worth come from?
I was about to say something. Never mind. My self-worth. I mean, it's my, obviously comes from my mind, man. But if I want to go deep, I'll just say the fact that deep down inside, I do hype myself up all the time. Like, I think Muhammad Ali said something like, you gotta wake up every day and look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you're the best, even if you're not the best. Even though I am best, but still, like, which is funny, as obviously my name means best. But yeah, I do like hype myself up in that sense. Like, you got it, man. You gotta look out for number one. And that's what I try to do. I'm not saying like I'm just some cocky, piece of shit, but I do like definitely remember that I am, like, better. I always say this: I may not be the best, but I'm definitely not the worst. So in that sense, my self-worth, I want to say that's where it comes from. The fact that, like, I got these backup, like, this reserve ego and attitude always working in my favor. So yeah, my ego, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of happiness, coming back from the marriage question, because I'm still mad at you all about that. You said it's all about happiness in the end. That's what you said. So
yes, sir.
Is happiness just chemicals flowing through your brain, or something more?
Is it chemical? I feel happiness is something you have to work on. Can we only realize, because obviously, like, like, when great things happen in your life, like where you write a test and you get that grade you wanted, chemicals happen. Like where the girl you likes you back, chemicals. Like where you said you're gonna do something and you do it, chemicals happen.
For an album, chemicals happen.
Hey, I know, but those My Chemical Romance. I love that band, by the way. It was an alternative rock pop. I love that band. So like, so I feel like, when it comes to like happiness, I feel like it's something we have to work on, because the truth of the matter is, when we're born in this world, we come in being told we're not good enough. Everything is literally telling you you're not good enough. True, you don't have a Ferrari. She has a Ferrari. Look at you girls. You don't have big tits. Oh, your penis size is what? Oh, you have a big dick. Like, like, it's always something. The world constantly reminds you of what you are not. There's this, I'm not the most religious, but there's this quote in the Bible that says, in anything and everything you do it for the Lord, not for man. Because with man, people change their minds every day. That's just the way it works.
That's
so
why,
when it comes,
with religion, it's just
What,
like a constant, thing. Obviously.
exactly. No, but when it comes to happiness, I feel it's something new, and you have to. Happiness is not defined by what other people think about it. It's what you think about happiness.
Yeah.
If you say I want to be a PE teacher and that's what literally makes you happy, fucking do that.
Yeah.
If you want, not everyone wants to be a billionaire. Not everyone wants to be a millionaire.
Yeah. We talked about this before.
Exactly. Exactly. So what does I
Whatever
always
your
feel like
dream is.
happiness? There you go. If you want to have a podcast with your boy, do that, and that's what makes you happy. But get it. But first, get it. You have to start.
Yeah.
Don't just tell yourself.
We have to push ourselves out there, man. We always-
Exactly. If you don't think you're good enough, go get training to be good enough. If you want to be a professional musician, football player, whatever, and you have the means, fucking go. Ask someone to help you, get what you need, and then eventually go figure out for yourself.
Yeah.
Thinking you're the best in your bedroom is great, but you have to go outside and that's just the way it is. Go outside of
You can't
yourself.
think
And
you're
I'm also
the
not
best
saying
in the bedroom.
don't
Like,
find happiness in material things. And don't find I never find happiness in best or my mom or my dad. Happiness is for me. Exactly. No, because you have to understand people add to your happiness. They shouldn't make you
I
happy.
definitely believe in
Because
that.
now
As well. They're all like
exactly,
ingredients,
because now-
but the main like
Exactly.
final thing is inside of you. Yeah.
Because now you have to understand validation starts from you trying to be happy from someone else's opinion. That's how validation, and that's the kiss of death. Always remember that.
All right.
Best. So it's me to ask you, eh? Question number 3. Does a person's name influence the person they become?
Oh, that's a really good one, actually.
Because he's the son of this and that. Oh no, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. So LeBron,
Yeah,
Bronny
yeah.
James. Exactly.
Okay,
So does a person's name
uh-huh.
influence who they become?
I'll definitely like dissect this into like 2 parts. First off, I'll start with the surname, last name, lineage, and then I'll go to the first name part. So as far as the surname, last name, lineage thing goes, like you're the son of Ronaldo, you're the son of for example, son of Bill
Whoever it
Gates,
may be.
son of
Mhm.
whoever, the son of a bitch, like whoever you are.
I like that one. You son of a bitch.
Whether you're son of a bitch. So it's like there's always expectations, like, oh, I gotta fulfill the family name, I'm like I said, I'm a Schwarzenegger, I'm a Cruz, I'm a whatever, like there's always gonna be that for those people, I want to say. But for me personally, because I was, like obviously just a normal, Tom, Dick, and Harry, like for me, it's never been like, oh, I gotta, like fulfill the family name and all that, jazz. It's just been normal because I've been like born into a normal family. It's nothing been like a high class, first elite class or whatever. So maybe for those people, yeah, they might have to live up to the family name and stuff like that. I would say that's one thing. That's on them. Like look at what's his name, Prince Harry, right? Couldn't survive in the obviously in the royal family. So sometimes you just can't.
And also
man.
because him marrying a black girl helped.
Yeah, okay, either way. I'm just saying, like, yeah, basically his life was coming in the way, is what I'm trying to say. So it can happen. It could be quite a big, struggle for those people. Could be quite a big responsibility. You're just born into it. When you're born into, that's what you know how you were saying, like, me and you, we were born, and it's all about, like, people telling you you're not good enough and shit like that. But for these people, they're born into, like, born with a golden spoon in their mouth, or whatever the idiom is. You're born into wealth. No, you're born into wealth. So
Yeah,
you're
true.
born as someone who's like people are putting you on the pedestal already, like the baby. It's like
True.
baby Jesus. He's gonna bring
Yeah,
us this.
true.
He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. Is he gonna be even better than his dad? Stuff like that. So that's for them, though. So I would say it's definitely like a big struggle for them. But coming to the first name thing, like what your parents name you, just even if you're just a normal, normal lad or lass, whatever. But for me, yeah, definitely my name got to my head back when I was a kid. When I found out my name means best, I was like, hey, that's how it started, the whole ego thing I was talking about the previous question as well. It's a good segue. Yeah, definitely, man. And I do feel bad for the people who have bad names, funny names. Growing up at school, there's some people with weird names. But
Of course. And their friend
Yeah.
called Fax and Banda. That was not a great name.
yeah. So but people do get their names changed. Like at some point in their life. But yeah, I would say if you live with your name and you don't plan to change it, then yeah, I feel like it definitely does have an effect, like on your, because you have your inner monologue, right? Like you talk to yourself in your head. And whenever you're gonna say that name, and you just make a personality associated to that name. And if your name is like Dick Thunder, there's a guy. People who watch PewDiePie would know, like the guy's official name is Dick Thunder. So imagine, like, every time he talks to himself in his head, it's just like, yeah. No, well, Dick is that's the funny part, but Thunder is cool. So Dick Thunder is cool. So yeah, yeah, I would say, man, like, you have like the same name, don't you, as your dad. So for you, there's that lineage thing. Like, you're a junior.
That
Yeah,
legacy, yeah.
yeah. But for me, like I said, personally, my name did get to my head. I've always liked my name, and yeah, I hate how that's why I even hate more when people mispronounce it. But yeah, I would say it definitely made me the person I am, because I look at myself as some champion or winner or whatever, even though that might not really be the case. But yeah, it did affect me.
All right, ladies, we'll be back after this word.
Consequences.
Hey, thank you for those words. We're back. Best. Question number 4 for you, I think.
Last question here for you.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
This is like kind of gonna tingle your butthole. It's kind
That's
of
the way I
related.
like it.
It's kind of related to religion, existence, basically.
Mm.
Let me do this. I don't know why I gotta go with a British accent, but what do you think existed before the universe was created?
What do I personally think? Well, like religion, I think it was nothing. It was darkness. God said, "Let there be," light. The creation, Genesis. From that aspect, from Scientology or science, the Big Bang removed everything. Human beings started to evolve. That question is really hard to answer. But what I personally believe, like I've always said, like I'm not the most religious person, but I always go for the religion one because it makes more sense to me.
Right. So there was this
That's the
darkness?
one. Exactly. So I believe the one, those darkness, and God said, watch this. Let there be light, son. Let there be light, son. Pa, 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 And then he said, let there be, and he created in 7 days. And on Sunday, I was like, yo, I'm done. Let your boy rest for a bit. So, as you're showing off, like, yo, I'm done. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then, then obviously created Adam, it was like, yo, from sand, obviously, from dust you come, from dust you return. And obviously, I was like, yo, Adam is lonely. And then he created the most dangerous species known to man.
Well,
he created
don't
Eve.
you guys also believe like she was created from his rib, right?
Yeah, from his desk. Oh, no, yeah, from his. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, not the Black Bible, but the normal Bible. Yeah, the Black Bible. Negalations is in there. No, but Negalations. That homeboy created the earth, man. I'm telling you, my nigga, he did. Negalations chapter 1. No, but yeah. Yeah, so like, yeah, that's why when you tell a girl you're my rib, don't use that word lightly, man. Yeah, but yeah, so I just tend to go with the most religious aspect of where life began. All right, and for me, so Best, my question is, would humanity change if all humans' life expectancy was increased? Let's say to around 500 years. If you could live up to like 500, do you think humanity would change?
I mean, are we gonna stay young for all those years?
No. We're aging, but the life expectancy, like we have robots now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, when do we get the wrinkled and all that?
I think we age, but we age slower. Like we're aging right now, but we age a bit slower.
Okay,
so like maybe when you're in your hundreds, you're looking like you're in your 40s, 50s. When you get to your 500s, now you're looking like you're in your 90s, something like that. Let's say, because technology is improving.
Idea, but I mean, technology is improving, but we still couldn't make anyone live past like 120 so far.
No, but what if we could?
Yeah, I know.
Hypothetical.
But I think there's like a limit to which you can stretch the human life. Like, if you're gonna do something for the heart, then like something's gonna be going wrong with the brain. If you're gonna fix the brain, something's gonna be going wrong with some other part of the body. Anyways, that's just the technicalities of it. But would the humanity change? I don't think so, because, well, then again, maybe because we always say like, oh, the kids are the future and blah blah blah, stuff like that. But if we're gonna be living so long, then we could do a lot more as well. So it's not just the kids. Maybe we would stop spending so much time like fixing the kids because we'd be doing, like a lot of it as well. Like how we would say, take this lesson before I die. But if you're not gonna be dying at 100,
Yeah.
then you're just gonna like. Basically, I think we're gonna be investing more in ourselves. Maybe one undergraduate degree won't be enough. You're gonna have like 5 bachelors, 5 masters,
degrees are overrated, by
5
the way. But,
PhDs. I'm just saying, like that's gonna be the benchmark.
Yeah.
How
no,
normally
true.
right now it's like just get your
Yeah,
bachelor's, get your master's, stuff like that. So maybe it's
soon
gonna
your
be-
PhD.
Yeah, so PhDs and loads and loads of skills. But I feel like if we're gonna be living in such a society, they're probably gonna start microchipping people. Like with the
True.
vaccine. So yeah,
Nah, dude, I honestly believe it's just water with some
Uh,
microchips in it.
I don't even know. But yeah, I would just say that I think we'd be like because judging by the medical aspect, like if we're that we have such like a advanced scientific like advancements in technology, then yeah, we definitely would be at another level, man. We'd be like going to Mars, and not even Mars, like Neptune or whatever. So in that sense, I would say like we just all be smarter and would like human capital. You must have like heard of it, like the term human capital, where human capital would be like 10 times as large, or maybe 5 times, because even if you want to say like if a human could live up to 100, then you want to say like we're dying at 500 average life expectancy, right? 500, yeah. So human capital would go up like crazy, and yeah, maybe we'd finally figure out like world peace and stuff like that, because we'd have a lot of time to figure it out.
True.
Yeah.
But I feel like it just make matters worse.
What? Because like people won't be dying.
Yeah, resources. It'll be hard to keep.
Oh, well, the Thanos problem, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but then again, if we're
Thanos
going
at a point,
if we're going to
oh,
other
man.
planets, though. then
No,
we're
if
good.
if that's the case, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying like we're just on Earth. But yeah, resources like
But that's
it's
why
the
I
nature
said,
of
like,
things
if
for
we're
people.
living to 500, I'm pretty sure we're going to other planets.
Yeah, we'll go live on the moon. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my question. I think that's the end of the
That's the
questions.
end, actually, yeah.
Hey, that's the end. Hey, that was actually introspective. Big words. Big words.
Yeah.
No, introspective, not retro.
What's
Introspective.
that about? I don't know what that means.
Intro, I think, is taking a deeper look inside. So if you tell a girl, hey, can I be introspect your body? Yeah, I'm getting cancelled today. Yeah, but no,
Yeah.
this was actually fun. I actually enjoyed listening to
Yeah.
this, though the marriage part is
I
where
went-
you
I
and
went
I,
off. Yeah.
yeah, I think you and I didn't. I mean, I get where you're coming from. That it's very important. A family is the strongest unit in this
I just
world.
don't like how people are slowly dismissing everything. Like
Yeah, but no, but
it's
dude,
like
but-
one wife. No, you can have 2. Like as in like triples and shit. Oh, marriage. You
Yeah.
don't need to get married. No, slowly everything. Oh, your
Yeah,
parents. You
yeah.
don't need to take care of them. Stuff like that. Slowly.
But no, dude. But there's this saying I saw, just because it's celebrated doesn't make it right.
Yeah, that's 100% what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm
That's
saying.
yeah. I no, that's what I'm saying. I get you. That's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, you and I can't do anything.
I know. we can
People
just, like,
always do what they
yell
wanna
about
do.
it on our podcast, and that's what we're doing.
You know, that's the no. Like I always tell you best. Like if a person decides, this is what I'm gonna do in my life.
Yeah.
There's only much you can. There's so much you can do. Like yo, bro, don't do that. Don't do this. But at the end of the day, he's gonna do what he's gonna do.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I just tell people, don't waste your energy. Say no, don't. I'm like, at the end of the day, sometimes that's the lesson he has to learn.
Yeah.
And when I also tell people, like I was used to tell people, like it's unfair for you to say, but where were you? But didn't you hear me? I was right beside you, telling you not to do this. Now you've done it. I don't understand why people hold other people to this godlike tier level. Then when they do the same thing, but I'm only human. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
That only human.
Shut
thing
the
as
fuck
well
up.
is,
Exactly. You know, that's why I always say, like, listen, if I tell you what you're gonna do is a bad idea,
Yeah.
so what? Talking about that. Talking about that.
Pop, pop. Yeah.
Pa. No, talking about that, I feel like that's what I always say. If you ever see your friend do something bad to someone else, you eventually do it to you. Like, always think about that. There's nothing wrong. Like, even in the Bible, it says, please protect your heart. If you feel like someone's not good for you, there's nothing wrong in saying, bruh, I don't like your energy. I know it's hard, but at the end of the day, you have to make a choice. What's more important, your heart
Europeans.
or his feelings?
I said penis, but okay.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I heard you.
Yeah.
All right, man. It's been that podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Best words of advice, words of the day, word of the day, or even one for the synthesis. Anything?
Yeah. I'd say that obviously it's pretty common sense, but I forgot who said it. Basically, what is not started today is not finished tomorrow. So
Mm,
yeah, I know where your mind is going with that, but I'm just saying that
No. I'm saying that's for once. I'm like, that's one. For once, you've come with the fire. I respect that. You've come with the
So,
fuego today.
exactly.
What's that? Say it one more time for the people. Say it one more time for the people.
What is not started today is not finished
Mm.
tomorrow. So,
Hey, there you go.
So basically, the fact that we said that even with the podcast, like how we just put ourselves out there. At least we took initiative. It's all about that. And just
Yeah, we did.
Just start whatever you're doing. Everyone starts somewhere. So and start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. That's what they say. And that's what we did. And again, it's not like we're at some big level like with some girls on a G5 private jet. Hey, that's what we did. You'll get here too. But I'm just saying, everyone starts somewhere. That's what we did. And like people should just go for it, man. Like you always say, you're gonna die. So just go for it. Just go for it. Yeah.
But either way, man, at the end of the day, man, guys, like I always tell you, you're gonna die. If you're afraid to start, find someone you can do it with. Or if you want, just practice enough to a point where you think you're good enough, and then you go try. Whatever it may be, it's okay. At least if you try, you can go on your deathbed and say, I tried.
Exactly.
Always
Don't
remember one
half-ass
thing.
Don't
Exactly.
ever-
Remember
don't
one thing. The
half-ass
weekend.
two things, full ass one thing.
Remember the weekend, Chris Brown, Cristiano Ronaldo, LeBron, whoever you look up to, Oprah, Jesus, or anyone you look up to. Remember, they all just tried. That's the only difference. Nelson Mandela, he also just tried. That's it.
Exactly, and that's what happens. But you never know how it's gonna go. But you know what?
You never, dude. No one knows. That's
Can't
the
blame
beautiful
your gut
thing about life.
Yeah.
We're all literally just running blind forward.
Blinding lights, like you said.
Hey, like the weekend said, blinding lights. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been that podcast with your boy, Papi Chulo, aka
How's your brother singing?
DJ. And to your right, left,
All right,
left, to my left.
We'll catch you next time, guys. It's been best, and hope you enjoyed. See you next week.
Exactly, and always from that podcast. Peace, love, and cheese. Yeah, that was in my best Japanese anime voice.